Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and today we're going to be going over all 9 of the brand new Super Souls we can now get thanks to the recent free update. Now, do keep in mind, at the time of recording this video, I believe 5 out of the 9 Super Souls already released. Correct me down below if I'm wrong about that. So I will be telling you how to get all of those, or at least how we got them in the first place. And as for the other 4, we're probably going to be getting them through the raid quest missions, or maybe even the weekly Time Patrol Metal Shop, or even through the Festival of Universes, the second one at least, because this is how we got the first 5 that already released. So without further ado, please make sure to drop a like on today's video. I'll greatly appreciate it. As for the first one that's already out, we have, believe this one right here, Something Deadly is About to Happen. So we actually can purchase this through the Time Patrol shop. However, it already passed, so unfortunately we do have to wait until this appears once again. So this is Bardock Super Soul. When opponent's ki is at 80% or higher, it will boost stamina recovery speed by double XL, which is a 25% increase, and it will activate health auto recovery mode. So I would say that this is a pretty good Super Soul. However, it just depends on the opponent's playstyle, because they could be conserving their ki, and then, you know, you'll get both activations in regards to stamina and health, or the opponent could just be spamming different supers and ultimates as soon as they get enough ki bars, and then this Super Soul would pretty much never activate. So it is pretty situational. The Limit Burst is good, however. We get auto health and stamina recovery. Ooh, so imagine if the opponent has full ki bars or 80% ki bars, whatever, and then you activate Limit Burst. That's double the speed of auto health and stamina recovery. Back to full health, pretty much. This is why it's a 5-star Super Soul. Now, for the next one, we do have I Never Could Have Gotten Here on My Own. I say this is pretty good as well. It is a 4-star Super Soul, and we do get this through the Festival of Universes event. Now, this is the easiest one to get because all we have to do is accumulate 1,500 festival points and then wait until the week ends and then go to the reward shop to pick this item up. Now, this is Super Saiyan God Goku Super Soul. I actually made a video about this a couple days ago. Once only when using Super Saiyan God, temporarily boosts normal attacks by 25% on top of the power buff that we get from Super Saiyan God, and temporarily prevents opponent's stamina from automatically recovering. So not only that does it benefit you, but it will also attack the opponent's stamina, which is great, right? Best of both worlds right there. However, the time duration is not that great. I believe this only lasts for about 10 or 15 seconds. So I would say the best time to use this is right after a heavy stamina break. You go ahead and do that, then transform, get the power buff, and just do the highest damaging combo string you can perform. That's basically it. And then you'll probably most likely end up winning the match. So 1 stamina break and it's over. Next, we do have I Have an Unlimited Energy Supply. Now, we do get this one through the Time Patrol shop. Once again, it already passed, so we do have to wait until this item appears. And this is Android 17's Super Soul. I honestly don't know what this one does. So this one is always activated, and it activates ki auto recovery mode. Awesome. Lower strength of melee attacks by 25%, and lower strength of ki blast attacks by 25%. Wait, so it's a trade-off. So basically, you're sacrificing 25% of melee attacks. Wait, does melee attack refer to basic combos or super and ultimate strike based attacks? You know what I mean? Not too sure about that. Is this one even worth it? Don't get me wrong, ki regeneration is always activated, but thanks to the ki that you're getting, it's going to be a minus 25%. I personally think this is more of a parallel quest type Super Soul, because we just be always spamming ultimates. Yeah, this is definitely more of a parallel quest Super Soul for sure. The Limit Burst, defense up, super armor, ki recovery, speed down. Yo, Dimps, they know that some Super Souls are better in online matches and some in parallel quest missions. Yeah, they already have that down. Next, we got Goku's Super Soul, and it's called Die. Yo, who made Goku this serious? I think this should be more of a Super Saiyan Goku Super Soul instead of his base form. Anyway, it's a 5-star. We can purchase this through the Time Patrol shop. And once only when using an ultimate attack while health is below 25%, temporarily doubles strength of melee attacks and temporarily doubles strength of Ki Blast attacks. Wait! Huh? This Super Soul is actually overpowered. It doubles the strength of melee and Ki Blast attacks. That's more than the highest power buff that we can get, which is double XL 25%. It literally doubles. So technically like an additional 100%. However, once again, only when using an ultimate attack when your health is below 25%. That's worth it. That's definitely worth it in my personal opinion. Auto health and stamina recovery. No way, that's too funny. What the heck? So after you use this ultimate attack, it only activates once, mind you. We can go ahead and activate the limit burst and then get full health. No, that's way too cool. All right. Now I know why this is a 5-star. That is awesome. Only Goku could have overpowered Super Souls, right? He's the main character. And if I didn't mention already, we can get this through the Time Patrol shop. Now, as for the 5th Super Soul that's already out, this one right here, there was actually 5 of me. Now, this one we can get through the Captain Ginyu raid. I think that's what it was. It already passed, so once again, we do have to wait for that. This is Murasaki's Super Soul, the character from OG Dragon Ball. When guard is broken, blocks all attacks up to 4 hits. Oh, that's interesting. Because normally when your guard is broken, you can't block at all, right? So I guess this just completely cancels that out and we get 4 free perfect blocks. Interesting. Limit burst, defense up, and super armor. Yo, imagine activating super armor because your guard is broken, but we don't necessarily need that at that specific time because we get the 4 free just guards. I think that's what that is, unless that's strange though. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe as soon as our guard breaks we get free super armor. I don't know. Again, this is already out, so comment down below how this one works. So as for the other 4 that again I don't think are out, we have this one right here. I'd rather fight alone and die. Yeah, this is definitely Vegeta's Super Soul. It's a 4-star. No allies, doesn't activate in versus mode. Does that mean online? Doesn't activate in versus mode. Local battles? I don't even know. Boosts all attacks by XL, which I think is a 20%. Boost amount of ki restored by 20%, and limit burst is auto just guard. We have this one right here, 5-star. Why are you dodging? This is Super Saiyan 2 KO's Super Soul. Once only when opponent uses an evasive skill, boost movement speed by 15%. When opponent uses an evasive skill, restores ki by 5%. Limit burst is attack up. This is a 5-star Super Soul? I don't think this should be a 5-star Super Soul. Maybe a 4-star at best. I don't think this one is that good. I could be totally wrong though. Next, we have this one right here. That's a dead ball now, right? Gohan's Super Soul, cool. Once only when it hits with a Ki Blast ultimate attack. Temporarily nullifies damage from all attacks. Temporarily prevents opponents from locking onto you. It's something similar to Ribrianne's Super Soul, right? It won't do as much damage. However, this one is a bit different just because they can't lock onto you anymore, which means that's your time to strike or just fall back and try to replenish your stamina as fast as possible. Probably try to do as much damage as possible though, just because they can't do much unless they have a counter or super guard. So we do have to watch out for that, but at the same time, they probably wouldn't even know what's going on. They would think that their controllers are malfunctioning or something. So I would say that this is pretty cool. You know, this is more of a comeback Super Soul, I would assume. The Limit Burst is also a auto health Super Soul, or Limit Burst. So yeah, definitely a comeback Super Soul. I think this is pretty good. Star 4, Nothing Beats Flying. This is GT Trunks' Super Soul. So this is always activated. Boosts movement speed by 20%, boost dashes no longer consume stamina. Oh, wait, that is cool. It says 20% to boost movement speed, right? Does that also count for boost dashes? Because if so, then you can basically just spam the boost dashes. After you land the kick, follow up with the additional boost that we get from the Super Soul, and then continue into a combo string. After you finish the combo string, just rinse and repeat. Try to knock back the opponent with as much boost dashes as possible, and just follow up with combos. And that's it for all 9 of them. So just a recap, something deadly is about to happen. I have an unlimited energy supply and die. Those 3 we can purchase through the Time Patrol shop. I never could have gotten here on my own. We get this through the festival update. We have to wait a week after we get 1,500 festival points. And this one right here, there was actually 5 of me. This is from the Captain Ginyu raid. As for the other 4, these right here, I don't think these are out just yet, so we just have to wait for future updates, whether we get these from raids, the Time Patrol shop. Thank you guys for the immense support. As always, I always appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!